Connection.
Invigorating.
Relationships.
Buzz.
Hope.
Uplifted.
Scotens is the standing conference on teacher education North-South, so it's a gathering of teacher educators or lecturers in third-level colleges and universities. Teacher education, teaching for the future.
It's a very exciting organisation to be associated with. I mean, the work they've been doing, as we've been hearing over the past 2 days, is fantastic in bringing people together on either side of the border with a shared common interest in teacher education.
I think there are a number of points behind the conference. One of the main ones is to create accessibility to people within the educational community on the island, to experts international and national that otherwise they may not have.
The significance of a Scotens conference comes down to making connections, building relationships. So these conferences are really significant ways of sharing research, but also ways of building for future.
Standing conference that embraces you and draws you in. People who are invested in making sure that education is just as good as it can be.
What Scotens offers is a really open yet safe space for people with a common interest in policy design and its impact in schools and teacher education to come together and share learning and insights.
I've had lots of fabulous conversations with colleagues about their own reading histories, about their own reading lives, and about different ways that we can, as teacher educators, share our own understandings of the pleasure in reading with the young people.
It evolves. It's evolved in my few years coming. I mean, yesterday was like open space. We had 2 fabulous keynotes. We're going to have another fabulous keynote in a few minutes. But we actually had a lot of round tables. We started with the doctoral round table, but then very imaginatively yesterday, we had, I think, 20 round tables in the room where people had volunteered to lead a conversation. And that's very exciting.
I attended a doctoral roundtable discussion yesterday, and there were people who were well along the road in their doctoral studies. Myself, I'm in year 3, so I was able to learn from people who had gone through the same sort of methodological approach to me and ask questions and get some advice. So, you know, it's very inclusive, very relaxed atmosphere, and I learned a lot.
So whether you're a teacher, a school leader, a lecturer in a college, a school placement supervisor, policy making in government departments, for example, it's a really good space to get a sense of where education is at on the island of Ireland, what are the common challenges north and south, and how we can really leverage the best of each other's talents, expertise and resources to address the needs of children and young people in our schools.